Hey guys, how's it going? So a couple months ago, I was given the amazing opportunity to try out some G2 yo-yos, okay? You can go check out some of their stuff there. And basically, prior to this, I'd heard of the company before, basically from the old school kind of YouTube videos that Brett Grimes and Jacob did back in the day, right? But I'd never actually tried them firsthand. Anyway, a whole stuff happened and I ended up with a couple of new G2 stuff. So I thought I should make a couple of videos basically expressing my opinions on the yo-yos of a brand that I wasn't too familiar with prior to receiving the yo-yos. The yo-yo I'm going to be reviewing today is the G2 Hawk. And this yo-yo is the speedy little demon from G2. Basically, it's a very undersized yo-yo, but it's also incredibly nimble. So it's unlike any other yo-yo I have in my collection. So before I get too in-depth on how it plays and how I like it, let's check out the objective specifications. So, diameter 54 millimeters, width 41.31 millimeters, gap width 4.5 millimeters, weight 62.2 grams, bearing size C, and the response is, surprisingly enough, flowable silicone. So the main thing that intrigued me about this yo-yo, and basically something that I noticed just after minutes of playing with it, is how nimble it feels on the string. So if you look at how much it weighs 62.2 grams, and that is light. So to put it into perspective, the Yo-Yo Factory Shutter, which is an all-rounder yo-yo, weighs 67. A lot of the bimetals out today that are, deliberately pushing down the weight are around 64 grams. This bad boy right here is only 62 grams, which is quite light in the world of yo-yoing. So now anyone who kind of watches my freestyles, I say it's fair to say that I'm a relatively fast player, and I generally, look for yo-yos that can really get pushed to the limit. But when I tried this yo-yo out, it was fast, and it was almost too fast for my liking. Just like a superhero that's struggling to control their new power, that's how I kind of felt when I was playing with this G2 Hawk, right? When I was first playing with it, the weight was so fast and it had such a powerful feel on the string that combos that I'd done, hundreds if not thousands of times were a little thrown off because of how extreme this yo-yo really played. And it took me a while to get used to basically how nimbly the Hawk glides on the string, but once I did, I could really appreciate it for what it was. And that is basically a really fun pocket-sized throw. As I mentioned before, the Hawk is fast. Really, really fast. But that being said, it's also the furthest thing from something, I would call a competition yo-yo. So with its diameter on the small side of, say, 62 millimeters, and with its width around 41 millimeters, it's a small yo-yo, but it's a really fast yo-yo. And basically, it's good if you're maneuvering in and out of, tight, complex, little undermounts and things like that. But generally, that's a pretty weird combination because this thing flies fast and it's small, so it's hard to catch. So the Hawk has neither the stability or the basic build to hold on to a horizontal combo. My first horizontal combo on the Hawk was really forced, and I was on the lookout in case I would lose control and hit myself in the face, which does occasionally happen. In terms of speed combos, the Hawk isn't particularly too bad at speed combos because of its really lightweight, and generally the weight distribution on the Hawk is pretty good, so it's a relatively powerful and stable yo-yo. My only gripe about the Hawk in terms of speed combos is that it's really difficult to catch. So while the yo-yo handles it relatively easy, you're likely to miss on the Hawk generally because of how the weight and shape is designed. So I would say this yo-yo would be suited to anyone who has a very sophisticated kind of tech. So maybe, I don't know, Guy Wright, Jesse Singh. The player that really comes to mind when I think of how this yo-yo plays is Zami, actually, because Mobius requires a lot of tight little mounts that requires small yo-yos to weave in and out of. In summary, the Hawk is not designed for the competition tricks circulating around at the moment, okay? It's not that great for horizontal, and it's generally average when it comes to speed combos. That being said, I don't think that's what the Hawk was designed designed for. The Hawk's lightweight combined with its very organic, comfortable shape make it a really fun pocket-sized throw, right? And as of right now, I don't think I have a yo-yo in my collection that I could compare to the Hawk. It's just a really different, really fun, vibrant kind of yo-yo to play with. So as of, I've actually taken the Hawk out, play around a lot of times, and it's been a really cool yo-yo. It's always really fun to play with, and it's just, fits in the pocket really, really nice. So if you're looking for your new competition yo-yo, I probably wouldn't recommend the Hawk. It's not designed for it, but if you're looking for a new yo-yo that's different to anything else in your collection and basically will expand your general knowledge about yo-yos, I would say pick up a Hawk. It's really cool, really fun, and I definitely recommend it for that purpose. That's my opinions on the Hawk. Any questions, comments, and criticisms, post them down below, and I will see you guys next time.